Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another foundation review. Today I'm reviewing one of the most reviewed foundations on the internet. I believe that's their claim. The Makiage foundation. On their website it says it has almost 500,000 reviews. I haven't gotten a ton of requests from subscribers, but I've gotten a lot of requests from personal friends being like, have you tested this? Is it any good? So I took the quiz. We're going to talk about it today. As always, I will have timestamps down below if you'd like to skip ahead in this review. I will be showing you application, before and after, how it looks in flash photo, how it looks in natural light. That's my cat on her way to the litter box. You can hear her little tiny toes. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So if you've yet to see anything about this foundation, even though they run a ton of ads online, basically they've got a whole quiz review sort of system where they will ask you a bunch of questions about your skin type, skin tone, show you a bunch of pictures, and then they will send you the result along with guarantee that it will match you. Now, I did the quiz, I got my result. It said that I was going to be shade number 175. No. I looked online. I always recommend checking out YouTube. I may be biased, but that is where I get the best color match. So the shade they matched me to was too dark. So I did end up purchasing two shades, which I'll show you swatched on my face today. And it is their Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. Comes in a glass bottle and you get 30 milliliters, which is a full fluid ounce, and it retails for $45. And it did take a little while for it to ship to Canada, not a ton, and they did send me an email like apologizing and like offering me maybe like $15 for their website. I do like the box that it comes in. Oh yeah, it says the most reviewed foundation online. It comes in a cute box, but because I purchased two foundations, and I did an Instagram reel on this recently, one came wrapped in plastic, the other did not. So that's a little bit interesting. But yeah, I've got shade 145 and 150, so let me swatch them on my face. And it comes in 50 different shades, which is great. They have neutral yellow, pink, and olive undertones. That's 145. And that is 150. So 145 actually pulls darker on my skin, so I'm going to wear the shade 150. So I'm going to take out one pump, just see where that gets me. It says it has a lightweight texture, buildable medium to high coverage, natural matte finish, optically corrective powders enriched with vitamin E for anti-aging, hyaluronic acid for hydration, and it is cruelty-free. And they recommend for long wearing to pair it with a primer or a setting spray. I also picked up their concealer and I tried to match myself to that, and that I got was too light. Honestly, I think this will be a little bit of a better match for me in the summer. It still is a little deep. And I was out with a friend the other night and they had this on. I was like, your face looks flawless. So you don't need a lot of product. And I've been into brushes lately, but you can use a sponge. I go through phases. But I feel like you can use both a brush and a sponge with this. It's interesting how some brands do so well. I mean, I guess it's not interesting, it kind of makes sense, but just solely based on the fact that they do some incredible internet advertising. So that's about 2 pumps on my face. I'm just going to make sure to bring this down my neck a bit. I don't like anything super full coverage. You could build this up a little bit more, but I like the coverage where I'm at now. So I think you can see it's definitely on the natural matte side. I wouldn't say there's a ton of glow. It's not like completely flat on my face by any means. And I feel like if you have a drier skin tone type, you wouldn't need to set this. It does feel kind of self-setting on the skin. I'm still gonna set it no matter what. Also, let me show you what the concealer looks like that I got, because I'm not going to use it today. It's in the shade 10. Honestly, it's more like a corrector for me. They didn't have a quiz for this, but they had like pictures of people who were wearing it, and I tried to go off of that, but that did not work for me. And I think even in the close-up it looks good. It looks quite natural on the skin, especially given it is on the more natural matte side. But I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, take some flash photos, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back with the rest of my makeup on. I love the way this looks. I think it looks so good. It looks like makeup. Like, it doesn't look like, you know, like super natural tinted moisturizer, which is absolutely not supposed to, but it looks like really good makeup. Or like she has really good skin under her makeup. So Anyways, everything that I'm wearing will be listed down below, everything that is on my face, but I did make a bit of a whoopsie because I just got into the mood, I put on some music, I started doing my makeup and realized I didn't take my flash photos. So I did end up taking my photos with a full face of makeup, and let's take a look at the photos. So I think it looked really good here in my studio lighting. They don't really have any claims of being photo friendly or flashback or no SPF or anything like that. But in the bathroom, even when I have, you know, concealer on, lighter powder under my eyes, things like that, I still think it looks really good taken in a dark room with flash photos. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this for a few more hours and I'll check back with you in some natural light. Hey guys, just doing my midday check-in. I meant to do it a little bit earlier, but I just had crust white strips in, so I had a little bit of a lisp when I was talking, a little bit more than I already do. But anyways, I think things look really good. I especially like when my oils come through a little bit with this foundation. I would say I would like to go a shade down, perhaps, just because I can see like along my hairline where it's just like it's not the absolute best match. Like I can make it work, but I definitely would feel comfortable with it being a little bit lighter. But other than that, things look and feel really good. My oils have come through, but it doesn't feel oily or like it's slipping around. You might be able to hear I'm doing dishes and laundry. It's a bit of a house day today, but yeah, things look really good, but I will check back with you in a couple of hours. Okay, it is the end of the day for me, and I think things look really good. I did lose a little bit of coverage around my nose, which I do almost every time I review a foundation. I think you can see, though, the shade match is not the absolute best for me, so I'll probably try and take advantage of their return program and get a better shade match for me, because I definitely do want to continue wearing this. I think it looks really, really good on the skin, and it, like, I had low hopes for this just because of all the ads. If anything, they kind of worked against itself for me, where I was like, ugh, they're pushing this way too much, they're overdoing it. But I really do enjoy this. I think if you have a super dry skin type, I'm not sure exactly how much you'll love it. Perhaps you just wouldn't set it and use a hydrating base. If you have an oilier skin type, I think it's really nice. I would recommend setting spray and primer like they do. But I gotta say, I quite enjoy this, especially as my oils came through. Next, I have used this with and without setting spray. I always prefer everything with a setting spray. But yeah, I think it's a really nice foundation, and not, I mean, it's a little bit overhyped. They're just kind of overdoing it, but it is actually good. I do wish that the shade matcher had done a better job, because the shade would have been so off if I had picked the shade that they had suggested to me, but that's the beauty of YouTube. So let me know down below what you think of this foundation, and if you'd like to connect with me, you can always find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!